President Donald Trump said on Tuesday local time the U.S. Iran negotiations were still active, rejecting Iranian state media reports that talks have collapsed over the recent escalation of the conflict in Lebanon. Eun-jin reports.
Negotiations between the United States and Iran are apparently ongoing. Amid reports from Iranian media that the talks had been halted due to fighting in Lebanon, U.S. President Donald Trump wrote on Truth Social that such reports were false and erroneous, and emphasized that negotiations have been going on continuously, though where the talks were leading was still unknown. His refutal came after Iranian news agencies reported that the clashes on Tuesday were triggered when Iran stopped communicating with mediators about extending a ceasefire. According to Reuters on Wednesday, Tehran launched the offensive as a direct retaliation to a U.S. strike on an Iranian tanker near the Strait of Hormuz and a military communications tower on Qasem Island. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps claims to have struck the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet headquarters in Bahrain using a barrage of missiles and drones. U.S. Central Command, however, firmly rejected these assertions. In a public statement, CENTCOM said that all recent Iranian attacks directed at American forces failed, and that incoming projectiles were either intercepted or fell short of their targets. Talks for a ceasefire in the Iran war and the loosening of Iran's chokehold on the Strait of Hormuz have become increasingly conjoined with the conflict in Lebanon. While Iran insists that any potential truce in the war must also ease the fighting in Lebanon, Israel and the U.S. maintain their stance that the fighting in Lebanon is separate from the Iran war negotiations. Eun-jin, Arirang News.